The big thing for me with the character stuff, it bothered, and lots of movies bother me in this way, that there is clearly a most interesting and wild part of this movie.
Yes.
What would that be, Danny? What would be the most shocking and insane part of this movie if you were to look at just the arc, the story?
It's either one of two things. The lamb child was born, or the ram man comes out of nowhere and shoots Ingvar in the neck.
That's exactly fucking right, Danny. There's no getting away from the fact that every person on God's green earth will look at this movie and be like, I'm sorry, what the fuck just happened? To either them seeing the half human, half lamb body or the ram man, right?
Yeah.
It bothers me that this movie, because it's like in its indie glory where it's like, oh, but I want to feel things, is so obsessed with this relationship between these two people. Because I do think that the relationship between the husband and wife could be interesting.
I agree.
But I stop giving a fuck.
Yeah.
When there's clearly something that needs to be addressed right there. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do know what you mean.
That's what bothers me. Like, I understand what you mean in terms of the pacing and the attention, but for me, it's more like there's clearly something more interesting. Yes. So why should I give a fuck about these people?
Yes.
Because I want to know more about this.
It seemed like to me that our buddy Johansson had the idea, and maybe some other people too. I don't know how the script was workshopped. Had the idea, okay, so what if there's a lamb girl that was born at the beginning, then at the very end, the father, that's a ram man, kills the adoptive quote unquote father. Shit, I have to put something in between that.
Yeah,
what am I going to do?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, also, I think a lot of what comes into play is that they're thinking to themselves, okay, this is really cool, these two things.
Yeah.
But I don't want to follow that character.
Yes, conceptually, if we just looked at the concept of this movie, this movie is brilliant. It's great.
There's
it's
so
fun.
many
it's nice.
missed
cool.
opportunities.
Yeah.
I thought that the first moment, like the real inciting incident, was the fact that a half lamb, half like a human baby was born.
Yes.
But you don't even know that the baby is half human, half lamb until like way later.